So I says to the guy, how does one even? And we just left it at that.
Oh man, you really showed him. Hey you guys, I'm back. Such wow.
Much amaze.
Ta-da! I got me a Brutosaur.
I've been waiting a long time to do this.
Hey yoop, yabba dabba.
Fwam!
Do. Kugunk.
Nice Flintstones reference there.
Yeah, that looked a little rocky. Ha ha, laugh it up, you two. I'm just lucky I had my transmog and Visimog. Can you guys go get everyone else? It's time we got started proper. You mean...
Uh-huh. Finally, it's about time.
Greetings, friends and everyone. My name is Dreyfus, Xano, and I welcome you to Season 0. Or at least what I'm calling Season 0 moving forward. Now, you may have noticed that I have not released a lot of content on this channel, the Brutosaur being the biggest reason that this just hasn't happened yet. If you have already subscribed to me, thank you. Now that I have this Brutosaur, I can properly get started with my content. While I continue forward with my pledge to create clean comedy, I also want to make sure that my content stays fresh and not stale. So that's been a bit of a challenge for me to try to figure out while I create content that fits my little pledge, but also at the same time content that I can be satisfied with and be proud of. So I've been giving this a lot of thought, and moving forward with my Season 0, this is what's going to be happening. I am effectively going to be releasing about 30 to 40 videos in a season and seeing where we go from there. And then getting into the habit of releasing content on a weekly basis and then maybe a daily basis. I will create another announcement video here in the coming future once Season 0 is ready to be uploaded and released. There will be a start date and then there'll be an end date. And that end date will also be culminating with a music video that I hope to be recreating. And I'm going to have to change how I actually make my music videos here because I don't want to be getting copyright strikes on my channel. So I'll have to change how I actually do my parodies. And how this will work, when the season is ready, I have prepared at least 6 videos as a small reboot of my channel and sort of an introductory look at my content. After those 6 videos are done, what my plan is to have at least one video on Wednesday and one video on Friday. On Friday, you will see videos pertaining to Mr. Smythe's Improv, usually machinimated comedy, machinimated improv, etc. Usually comedic things of my choosing. And on Wednesday, my plan is to release a series of videos that I'm going to be calling the Gentleman Gold Farmers. Sort of my own look at gold farming and maybe ways of helping my viewers earn more gold so that they can earn WoW tokens. We'll be testing gold farms from older expansions to current content and approach this from a beginner to somewhat advanced perspective. Even if that means I'm just cheering my audience on in their own personal WoW journeys, getting their own WoW tokens too. It does occur to me if I'm going to draw attention to these farms, or at least farms I never came up with, I may need to plug other content creators from time to time. I am trying to figure out and strike out a balance between signal boosting other content creators and gold farmers, while at the same time just not blatantly copying their styles and what they do on their channels. The purpose of the Gentleman Gold Farmers is not meant to critique or to rank other gold farmers and what they do, but simply to see whether or not these farms work for me personally. Things like server dependencies and auction house stuff will need to be taken into effect, so that's something I want to at least look at and take into consideration when I do this. Now, I do realize that my skills as a WoW gamer usually revolve around just PvE content, getting geared, stuff like that. And I'm sort of a rookie when it comes to actually making gold. Now, that being said, I've learned a few things in my WoW journey. I think I've learned just enough, maybe to start teaching and maybe sharing some of my own personal secrets. So I'm currently still learning too how to get better and better so that I'm making more and more gold. And I've seen a lot of comments from a lot of people where They watch other YouTubers making so many thousands of gold, and they say, I've never seen 100,000 gold in my lifetime. So I guess I'm sort of making it my own personal journey here with the Gentlemen Gold Farmers to help other people make gold using very simple, very easy methods. And Gentlemen Gold Farmers aside, for my Friday videos, these Friday videos will primarily be Mr. Smite's Improv as a machinimated improv show that I've done with my first few episodes, and then still trying to feature as many people as I can, and trying to find some other comedic things that I can put in there in the meantime. During this time of content lull, I have been streaming on twitch.tv/DreyfusXano. That is a place where I've had live episodes of Mr. Smite's Improv. I have saved a lot of that content onto that page as videos on demand or VODs. And one thing I would like to do here too is upload those VODs into this channel too. That depends on my timetables and whether or not I have time remaining. When Season 0 is over, I will look over all of my statistics and everything in general and sort of do a debriefing of everything that's happened. So Season 0 is not going to be the end-all of how I do my content, but things may change here come Season 1, Season 2, etc. I look forward to the future of what my content will bring not only for myself, but for my viewers, and possibly collaborating with other Warcraft machinimators and gold makers here in the future. But until that time, I look forward to when Season 0 is ready, and when it is ready to be shared with you. So until then, I am Dreyfus Xano. Be you, be yourself, Dionysaka, and Arcanon Poros.